feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Total Apex Media Gaming and the real face of a VTuber. I am Michelle Kitts, and I am a writer for our entertainment and gaming website. And you can find all of our gaming stuff right now at totalapexgaming.com, but don't forget to save totalapexentertainment.com because we'll be merging real soon. All right, so where we left off was, let's see, I think Karipa had just done a special announcement, Karipa being the actual VTuber character, and this is our third stream, so if you missed the earlier streams, go ahead and check those out on our YouTube and Twitch channels. We are streaming on both, so you can check us out and as Total Apex Media on YouTube and Total Apex Media Gaming over on Twitch. All right, let's jump in. We're going to hit load, not start. I don't want to start over. That would be silly. All right. So we had just gained access to the accuse button. So we can now accuse people, but I don't think I have enough information. So let's click around and see so I can refresh my memory. Let's see. Let's take a look at these alibis. So we talked to Faye, and she said she was with a friend during the murder, but Detective Haas hasn't found any evidence to support that. Let's see. Check whether Amanda Childs has or had sleeping pills. I think. Yeah, because Amanda said she doesn't have sleeping pills, but Honor says she got sleeping pills from her. We need to check. Haas is checking everyone's alibis. There was this surprise stream from Karipa. Amanda says her disagreement with the victim stemmed from a mistake she made that cost the company money. I could confirm this with the company's administrator. And Prudence said Misty is her roommate and she can confirm her alibi. All right. So we still need to clear up some stuff. We have the screenshots sent by Honor Chen after a meeting last year provided by Amanda. They show a conversation between Honor and Karipa. We have work messages sent between Honor Chen and Sophie Allure during Karipa's stream, proving Sophie can't be the real face. And then we've got more information. Let's see, what else have we got? We've got the alibis for everybody. Amanda's alibi was that she brought the sushi home, and then she says she worked in her room. She couldn't have left without being seen by her grandparents, so they confirmed her alibi. Childs claims she was in her room from 7 onwards. Family members saw her go to the bathroom at 8:40, and at 12:30 a.m. she was spotted by debt collectors at the entrance to her home. We, however, have found broken leaves in her room, indicating she may have climbed through the window at some point. Sophie was working at home and lives alone, so she doesn't have an alibi. But she passed off some work texts as possible proof. The police verified that she lives on the 4th floor of a fancy apartment building and was caught on camera 3 times on April 20th. At 9:02, she was seen in front of the 4th floor elevator, but turned around and walked away without using it. After that, she didn't appear on camera again. The camera directed at her floor's emergency exit was broken on April 17th, so police suspect she left through there. Honor lives alone and was sleeping alone, and no one can confirm it. The police said she rents a house in the suburbs. At 8:10, a housemate knocks on her door after finding a cockroach in her room. No one answered after 3 minutes of knocking, even though the housemate saw light under Honor's door and heard voices. There's no way to confirm this. Prudence was home sleeping. Her roommate, Misty, confirmed it for after 10 p.m., but not before. She lives with Misty in an older district. There's no footage of her whereabouts. Misty left the office at 5:30, says the victim was the only one left in the office, saw a movie with her boyfriend, ate at an Italian place, and has a solid alibi. She lives with Prudence Weeks in an older district. She left at 8:30 a.m. the day of the murder, returned home at 10:35. Security footage corroborates the times and whereabouts. She was caught once more from 11:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. the next morning on outdoor CCTV. She claims she was looking for her cat. Her alibi has been corroborated by her boyfriend. Faye said she was watching a show at her friend's house, but is unwilling to identify him. She showed a picture of her with his hand in it, which doesn't count as an alibi. She lives alone in a fully equipped apartment building. She had food delivered at both 12:30 and 6:30 p.m., was seen there by a security guard and caught on camera both times. There's no way out of her building without being caught on camera, so we can confirm she never left. She claims she was with her friend at the time of the murder, but there's no evidence to prove that, because they didn't see him come in at all. So yeah, I'm reading your comments, y'all. I couldn't remember everything either, so that's why I'm kind of going through all of it. An incident on April 1st, after mistakenly receiving the wrong script. Sophie said only she and Karipa's real face knew about this. And Faye has agreed to testify against Sophie in court, shedding light on her motive, but we won't know the details until the day of. All right. So we have a lot of information. Let's summon somebody. I can't remember who I've talked to. Let's see. Oh, we haven't talked to Prudence or Misty. So those are the people we still need to talk to. Yeah, I'm glad that they have all these notes up here for us. Well, let's talk to Prudence. She's so cute. Can I just stay silent the whole time? Nope, let's get started. Oh. Sorry, I was just kidding. Guilty. You don't have to talk if you don't want to. That said, my job is finding the killer, and I need your help to do that. If you know something and don't tell me, then we might arrest the wrong person. I know being interrogated is scary, but I'd really love it if you could help me out. I'll do my best. Thank you. She seems different from before. But what is it? She looks the same. She is acting a little different, but not terribly different. Does she have a twin? I'm not going to say her cuteness. That's silly. She's missing her beauty mark. Why don't I see a beauty mark in either picture? Her eyes look the same to me. Huh. I guess her voice, maybe? You think it's her eyes? All right, I'll say her eyes. Her eyes. Oh, her eyes were all swollen last time. I'll compare photos later. A new lead. I know, right? How could we tell her voice? I don't know. Just the way she was talking. But both pictures looked the same to me. I was like, I don't know any difference. Now that I think of it, your eyes were pretty red when I talked to you last time in the office. Did something happen? That's because, Molly went missing. Molly? Misty's cat. Cat? She went missing the night before. We searched for a long time. The night before, that was the night of the murder, right? Can you go into more detail about that? I was napping at home. When I woke up, I felt like playing with Molly, but I couldn't find her. I looked in every room and couldn't find her. Then I noticed a window open. I got scared. I thought she might have run outside. I changed clothes and went out to find her. Then I bumped into Misty in the hallway. She was coming back home. She told me not to be scared, that she would handle it. And then... Okay, that's enough. Thank you. Sorry to bring up a bad memory. That's okay. She was crying. Aww. She looks so sad. So 3 people have claimed to be Karipa's real face. What do you think about that? Nothing much. Well, I don't mean to be bold, but somebody's been murdered and now somebody else is lying about it. You must have some opinion on this. It takes a lot of effort for me to focus on my own life. I don't have the energy to focus on other people's. So I can't say who's lying and who's telling the truth. I relate to this girl. Do you talk to Karipa for your work? Sometimes. We ask her opinion when we're working on her merch. How do you contact her usually? Messages? But, I don't know why, but it seems like our messages were deleted. So what's your opinion of Karipa? What kind of person is she? What kind of person? She's very energetic. She seems happy, like she doesn't have a care in the world. She's very pragmatic. She doesn't bother other people. You can tell she's energetic and happy just through messaging. It's because of her exclamation marks. Exclamation marks? She types a lot of exclamation marks. So it makes me think she's very decisive, cheerful, and happy. I see. So in general, which of those 3 do you think is Karipa's real face? In general, Sophie? Why is that? Sophie's also very decisive. Makes me think of Karipa. And she's also good at dealing with people. That's also kind of like Karipa. Okay. All right, then. Thank you. Can you describe your coworkers for me? My coworkers? For example, who's trustworthy and who isn't? Misty is trustworthy. Oh, right, your roommates. Yeah. Misty's really smart and really quick, unlike me. So you trust her? Yeah. And I can trust Honor too. She's really strong and reliable. So I trust her too. Okay, got it. Thanks. What is it? There's something I'd like to tell you. What is it? Amanda might be secretly selling adult Karipa merch. Doesn't your company not allow that? Yeah. So how do you know she's doing it? Sometimes I go online and check fan-made Karipa merch. So I checked and found someone selling adult Karipa. Japanese word, I think. I don't know that word. And I don't want to butcher it. I checked it out and noticed that the art is really similar to Amanda's style. Doujinshi? Is that it, Molly? The art is really similar to Amanda's style. Did you take a screenshot? Yeah, here. Did Mr. C know about this? Yes, I told him. I think that was on March 22nd. Oh, Doujinshi. 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 That's too hard to say. Can you be totally certain it's Amanda's, though? I haven't confirmed it, but I probably could. This could be very important, Prudence, so please confirm the drawings are Amanda's if you can. Do you think you can? I'll try my best. Thank you very much, Prudence. Okay. Illegal merch. Dun, dun, dun. Could you tell me where you were on May 21st? At home with Misty. We were watching Karipa's stream and the phone rang. What did you think about the stream? I thought it had been a while since I heard Karipa's voice, I guess. That's it. I want to ask about viewer XYZ00I. Sorry, I don't really pay attention to people's names. If it's someone Karipa talked to during the stream, then I don't remember. That's okay, thank you. All right, that's what we've got from her. We have one more person. You have the right to remain silent. Da, 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 da. So the last time wasn't normal procedure, huh? Last time was a special situation, but I still went by protocol. But you didn't read us our rights, did you? Ms. Rue, my goal here is to catch a killer. For that, I need everyone to cooperate so I can collect information and come to a conclusion. I know you're very smart, but I don't know why you constantly seem to antagonize me. This should be very straightforward for you, unless for some reason you don't want me finding Mr. C's killer. Ooh, she looks surprised. You're starting to assert yourself, I see. My job is to catch a killer, and I take that very seriously. Sorry, it's a bad habit I have. Sometimes when I get anxious, I talk back. It helps me feel in control. Now that I said that, will you go easy on me? I want the killer to be caught as much as you do. Trust me on that. Then you might want to start cooperating. So I'm the one under scrutiny today, huh? Guess you are a real prosecutor after all. Let's get started. All right. Wow, we have a lot of stuff to talk to her about. She's not going to tell us anything about the real face. So, tell me, who is Karipa's real face? I haven't seen a search warrant. We haven't gotten it approved yet. But knowing Karipa's real face is key to solving this case. Can't you see that? Okay, I get it now. You're playing a game with me. What game? For you, keeping Karipa's real face as a secret is more important than finding the killer. For one reason or another, you're adamant about keeping me in the dark. And that reason is... Let's see. You think so? All right. Keeping silent gives you the upper hand. Still not talking? I have to say, from all our time together, I can tell you are a very clear-headed, smart woman. If we worked together, we'd have this case solved before dinner. But if you're really going to play this game with me, then game on. Of all the prosecutors that could have been put on this case, I'm really glad it's you. Thank you. I wish I could say the same about you. Let's ask about her roommate. Ms. Weeks said you're her roommate. Yeah, we live together. Did you see her on the night of April 20th? Yep, I came home around 10:30 and she was there. Do you know if Prudence was home before that? I assume she was. She doesn't go out much. But I could only be sure about 10:30 and after. Okay then. Thank you. I'd like to ask you something. Amanda Childs said that she cost the company money because she made a mistake while drawing up some merch and all that merch had to be trashed. Huh? Why do you look surprised? We haven't had to throw out any merch lately. Amanda told you that? She said she mixed up Karipa's left and right hands. Hold on. Can I bring it up on my phone? I have all the images. Sure. Let me see. Nope, nothing with flip-flopped hands. She said she told Mr. C he could dock some of her salary to pay for it. That doesn't ring a bell? So she had a little issue with the boss man, huh? She's lying. Nobody messed up any hands. We haven't trashed any merch, and Mr. C never said anything about docking anyone's salary. Got it. Thanks. That's interesting. Why would she lie about that? Ms. Weeks mentioned your missing cat. Because it happened at the same time as the murder, could you confirm some details for me? About Molly? Okay. I came back home from a date with my boyfriend at around 10:30 p.m. and bumped into Prudence right outside our door. She looked panicked. She said she just woke up from a nap and couldn't find Molly, and one of the living room windows was open, so she was afraid she got up. And even though Molly's my cat, she's actually closer with Prudence, so she was really upset about it. I figured her being so upset wouldn't help find Molly, so I tried to calm her down first. She cried on the couch for a while and fell asleep. She fell asleep? Really? Yeah, I guess she was so exhausted from crying and worrying. I thought that might be for the best since there wasn't much she could do anyway. So I put up some missing cat posts online and then went out to look for her, but couldn't find her anywhere. It was already late, around 12:30 p.m., so I figured I'd deal with it the next day. Who knew the next day at the office Mr. C would... Is this the first time Molly went missing? No, she's run out before, so I wasn't that nervous about it. But it was the first time with Prudence around. All right then, thank you. Dun dun dun. Can we talk about your coworkers? What do you want to know? Who do you think is trustworthy and who isn't? There's more to what Honor was talking about last time. More to what? When she said she smoothed things over with the boss man. That may be true, but she was still angry. How do you know that? I remember it was April 6th. Honor and boss man were both in the office. I came out of the bathroom and saw Honor peeking into boss man's break room through the blinds. When she saw me, she immediately backed away. Then we passed each other, and I could tell she was fuming mad. What was she looking at in Mr. C's break room? Well, I walked by and peeked in there myself and saw Mr. C reading Karipa's fan-made adult manga. That night, Honor stayed latest in the office before leaving. But first, she went into Mr. C's break room and took that manga. She read it a little bit, then started flipping out and breaking stuff. She ripped the manga apart, smashed a potted plant, and even broke a bunch of the stuff on her own desk. How do you know? I checked the security footage the next day since that plant was mine. Then I told Bossman about it and he said he'd take care of it. Do you have any proof? Yep, I have images from that security footage. Here. Whale. So, are you saying Mr. C was selling this adult manga and Honor Chen may have wanted to harm him because of that? It surprised me, actually. Honor can be a bit direct, but she never usually makes a scene. Even when a fan pisses her off, she thinks twice before arguing with them. Guess that means this really, really pissed her off. Can you tell me about the adult comic? I remember you said you hadn't seen it yourself. One day it just appeared in Bossman's office. I don't know when. Maybe when I wasn't there. But it was actually earlier than I thought. I figured printing it would take longer. So yeah, I knew it was in his office, but I didn't go read it. Okay, got it. Anything else you want to say? I think Prudence and Sophie are trustworthy. Why? If I didn't trust Prudence, I wouldn't be living with her. Sophie, she can be a little calculated, but the company is always her first priority. She's been like that ever since she started here, at least. All right, then. Thank you. That's a funny image right there. She just went crazy. One more. Could you tell me where you were on May 21st? At home with Prudence. We both answered the phone. Why do you need to ask? Unless you need to explore something further. It's all part of the investigation. All part of the investigation. I'll just play along this time. I want to ask about viewer XYZ0OI. I'm sure you saw the stream. So what do you think about their interaction with Karipa? I think you, prosecutor, were talking with Karipa on her stream. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, sure. So do you get the information you wanted? I think it's strange that Karipa was doubting the potential murder weapon. Is it? But you didn't find any suspicious fingerprints on it, did you? And it was weird that the paring knife was left on Prudence's desk. Who knows if you can even trust whatever fingerprints were left on that thing. If it were me, I'd doubt it too. I see. Okay, got it. Well, I think we probably have all the information we're going to get. We need to accuse somebody. Maybe we still need to talk to Haas. Let's see. Investigate. Surprise stream. Look into the suspect's alibis for the last surprise stream, please. Got it. And medical records. We already have a priority investigation. Do you want to change it? No. All right. Let's chat with her. Investigate. What does eating marshmallows mean? Marshmallows is a site for submitting anonymous questions. Basically, fans send anonymous questions to the VTuber, and when they answer those questions, it's called eating marshmallows. I thought it was actually about eating marshmallows. Apparently, Karipa was doing marshmallows on the night of the murder. Could you look into that for me? At this point, why don't you just watch it yourself? You seem pretty into it. No way, it's embarrassing. You're embarrassing! Plus, why would you ask me to do something you think is embarrassing? Seems pretty disrespectful. Oh, please, you love watching that stuff. You know, I've been super busy lately and... whatever, fine. Nope. Alright. Oh, we can flirt with her. Should I flirt? Oh. You think we should revisit all the suspects? Okay. Let's go back. Let's see. Oh, you want to flirt? Oh, flirt. Yep, we're going to flirt. Are you free after work today? When am I not free? Just tell me what you need me to do. Want to grab a drink together? Eh? Where did that come from all of a sudden? You've just been helping so much with the case. I thought I'd buy you a drink. Unless you feel awkward about it. No, not awkward. Drinks are good. Where do you want to go? I'm good with anywhere. Great. I'm looking forward to it. Why'd you get all normal and polite all of a sudden? I'm not used to this. Justin? So what do you think? Should I play the good cop? Good cop? What do you mean? I mean, if I'm a little flirty with these girls, maybe they'll give me more info. Were you just practicing being the good cop on me? Yeah, of course. Oh, no. Did it work? Oh, no. You idiot. What do you think? Oh, no, she's mad. She hit him again. I guess that means my flirting was a success. Jeez, that really hurt, though. Now I can flirt with the suspects. Oh, no. And I got an achievement. Flirt with Emily Close during chapter 2. Oh, no. All right, let's go flirt with some suspects. Let's see. Let's flirt with Sophie. Oh, we can ask her about the surprise stream now, too. So what was the point of that surprise stream? You're a tough interrogator, you know that. You know my job was originally streaming, right? Aren't you concerned with confidentiality? Maybe I've changed my mind. I don't see this investigation having much of a negative impact on Curry's image. If we need to stop streaming for a while, we have to announce a reason. And important announcements always get the most views. In the long run, the positives outweigh the negatives. That's why I'm a streamer. Does that answer your question, Justin Truth? This is a murder case. Can you please not be thinking about business? Oh, come on. I'm helping you, aren't I? After I did that surprise stream, the other two let their guard down. Proves they're not Karipa's real face, right? Keeping quiet? Seems like those two are more calculating than I thought. Ms. Allure, what are you hiding? You want to know? Call me Sophie, then I'll tell you. Tell me, Sophie. Ooh, I've never been more attracted to you, Justin Truth. Stop looking at me with those deep, lustful eyes. It's making me shy. I don't think I need to flirt with her. She's flirting with me. Listen, I want to catch the killer too. My boss has been killed and someone is pretending to be me for an alibi. You think I'd just roll over? So I'll use my own tactics to suss them out if I have to. Relationships aren't instantaneous, you know. Things take a little while to really heat up. So why don't you prove to me that you're trustworthy, Justin Truth? I want to ask about viewer XYZ001. What a cute question. It was you, wasn't it? I don't know what you're talking about. Sure. When he asked about the murder weapon, you said, I don't know. There was a suspicious knife at the scene of the crime, but I don't think that was the murder weapon. Because I use that paring knife the most. If that's the murder weapon, then wouldn't I be the most suspicious? A viewer asked who's the imposter, and you replied, I've already answered that. What did you mean by that? Do you remember who I said were the most suspicious during my statement? Your family. Right. My mom and dad. That being Amanda and Honor. They're the fakers. Okay, got it. This girl is crazy. She was so much fun. Let's take a rest. A rest? And would that rest be individually or together? I don't know. This might not. Can we stream this together? Eh? Secretary Close didn't try to stop us. Is this a trap? No, I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Let's not. By the way, don't you have a boyfriend? What would he think about you seducing other men? I think seducing is a bit much. I just like flirting. Same difference. It's not the same. Seduction is with intention. Flirting is just for fun. Life is already hard enough. Shouldn't we have fun with each other while we can? Seems like your boyfriend is pretty open-minded then. If he couldn't even handle a little outside flirting, then I don't think I'd be with him, would I? What do you think, Mr. Truth? Do you not like women as outgoing as I am? I like that you know your own strengths. Thank you. You know, if you were a bit more direct, I might actually fall for you. Are we all rested up then? Oh my goodness. I wonder if Haas has any information yet. Nope, not yet. Let's see. Who do we want to talk to? Let's talk to this girl. This one, I'm suspicious of this one. So what was the point of the surprise stream? Surprise stream? Why do you look so nervous all of a sudden? Nervous? I'm not. Are you Karipa's real face? Of course I am. So why would you do a surprise stream while a murder is being investigated? It was to bait the killer. Oh. I figured someone must have been lying. At least Sophie and Ani weren't telling the truth. So I thought I'd do an unscheduled stream to catch the killer with their pants down. I thought if I just compared what everyone said, there would definitely be some contradictions. That's what I thought anyway. So, sorry, I should have made sure it was okay first. I wanted to ask about viewer XYZ01. But that was you, right? I'm not sure what you mean. When he asked about the murder weapon, you said, I don't know. There was a suspicious knife at the scene of the crime, but I don't think that was the murder weapon. Why not? Well, it's weird that knife would be left at the scene of the crime, right? If the killer was that careless, you'd probably have more clues by now, right? You wouldn't still be interrogating us. And since you are, that probably means the killer covered their tracks pretty well. So they probably wouldn't have left behind the real murder weapon, right? That's just what I think, at least. A viewer asked, who's the imposter? And you replied, I already answered that. What did you mean by that? I was talking about a coworker. I said family, but I just meant it was a coworker so close they felt like family. I couldn't be sure 001 was Mr. Prosecutor, and since there were other viewers at the time, I could only be vague about it. So who's the imposter then? The other two girls. Is there anything else you can tell me about that stream? Apart from trying to rattle the killer, I also did that surprise stream to make myself feel better. Too much had happened, so I was really stressed out. I know it might seem stupid, but to a VTuber, her fans are the best friends she has. So I wanted to do a stream to help me calm down. That's pretty much it. Okay, got it. Time for some flirting. I'm exhausted. Let's take a quick break. Do you want some candy? Is that okay? You want some candy, little girl? This is getting really bad. Sure, help yourself. But my mommy always told me not to take candy from strangers. You sure? This stuff is imported from Europe. It's real good. Eh? If you don't eat it, I will. Okay, give me some. It's so sweet. You know, you've really got good taste in clothing. I know. I dress real cute, right? Where'd you learn to dress like that? It took a while. Plus, it's real hard to find clothes for big... Oh my goodness. Big boobs. I always got laughed at in high school for that. It was only in college that I met a girl with the same problem as me. Mr. Truth did it. I don't think he did, but oh my god, this is so bad. She taught me how to buy good clothes online that fit me, and then I realized dressing up could actually be super fun. I thought it was just a natural talent of yours. Why'd you get so nice all of a sudden, Mr. Prosecutor? I'm not sure what this one means. So I'm going to click it. Whatever it means, it's wrong. I'm just kidding, I swear. Good, I almost thought you were a pervert for a second. Alright, break's over. I mean, sorry, I know this is your job. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, we've got information. Yay. Amanda Childs was home that day and didn't go out. Most of her family was out seeing relatives that day, so only her brother was at home with her. The brother says he was playing video games during the stream and never saw Amanda come out of her room. Does her brother know she's Karipa's real face? He says he didn't know anything about it before the murder, but never doubted his sister's reasoning. Sophia Lair was home that night, too. Since her emergency exit camera was fixed, we can confirm she didn't go near either camera. Honor Chen went out to eat around 30 minutes before the stream. She ate at a popular food stand and then walked by the riverside for a bit. The stand's owner says he doesn't remember seeing her, that there were too many people, but she was caught on a convenience store camera while passing by later on. Also, she said she forgot to bring her phone out, so the police didn't get a call back until 9:27 p.m. Okay, keep going. Prudence Weeks and Missy Rue both answered the phone during the stream. They were together at the time and switched phones to prove it. Also, their building's camera didn't catch either of them leaving. Faye Ward was at home that night, too. She wasn't caught on any CCTV during the stream. She didn't answer her phone either, saying she left it in the gym that afternoon. We confirmed that was true after checking with her building staff and cameras. Got it. Thanks, Detective. All right. Now she's got to look into those medical records. The thing you asked me to investigate before is done. I wonder if we're going to get slapped again. You guys are hilarious. Look, I knew it was inappropriate, so I had to click it. The thing you asked me to investigate before is done. I've updated it in the notebook. There's a lot, so check it yourself. Karipa's stream on April 20th was General Chat, where she ate 23 marshmallows. She streamed from 7:05 to 10 and didn't leave once. Judging from her live interaction with fans, it couldn't have been pre-recorded. Thanks, you're a huge help. All right, let's look into her schedule. So is it right that some VTubers put their schedules up online for everyone to see? Oh, so you know about that, huh? Not bad, Justin. Turns out posting your weekly schedule was started by a detective. Posting your weekly schedule started by, but not everyone knows that. Some people just stream whenever they feel like it. Does Karipa do that? Yep, she posts her weekly schedule. Can you look into it for me, please? Yeah, I'll find some time. Okay. All right. Let's ask her about the stream. So what was the point of the surprise stream? I didn't start that stream. It was a fake. You can't trust anything said on there. Oh, you know all of us have access to Curry's account. Starting a stream during a case like this, trying to throw you off course, even spouting nonsense like she's going to graduate. You should lock them up and throw away the key. And who is them? I bet it's Sophie. She'll drum up fake news sometimes just to increase traffic. It's just like her to use a word like graduate to kick up some noise. So where were you during this stream? I went out to eat and forgot to bring my phone. You guys tried to call me, right? I saw a missed call when I got back. I can tell you where I went to eat. I passed a convenience store on the way. I'm probably on their cameras. Sophie is just so sketchy. I know she'll keep saying she's Curry's real face and that she did that stream and probably something stupid like you can't trust family. But she's the real imposter. She'll just keep insisting she's not because she needs an alibi. I don't know who your other evidence points to, but as far as the surprise stream goes, it's Sophie all the way. I see. I'd like to ask you about viewer XYZ001. I just have to say, Sophie is very smart. 3 questions and she figured out your identity. The questions she asked in response were pretty sharp too. You really have to catch her. Got it. I'll take that into consideration. Ready for some flirt? No, I haven't done the court tutorial yet. All right, let's take a little break. I've actually been watching a lot of Karipa's streams lately. They're pretty interesting. I know, right? My daughter's the best. By daughter, don't you mean yourself? I thought we were taking a break. I usually refer to Curry as my daughter so no one figures out I'm her real face. You said we were taking a break, so I went back to normal. Sorry, I guess I'm still in interview mode. By the way, you don't just work on Karipa's model, right? Do you have any other children? Curry was my first child I made myself. I worked together with Amanda in perfect harmony, so she means a lot to me. I made a lot more children afterwards, but they always had their problems. None were as perfect as Curry. Oh, what kind of problems? A lot. Sometimes the artist didn't understand physics or had no idea what they were doing with their clothing design. They'd just get messier and messier, and the artist never listened. Really pisses me off when that happens. Then sometimes they want me to add some super weird functions to a model that they won't even use. Like, they don't understand how streaming even works. Just a lot of annoying problems. VTubers are a pretty big part of your life, huh? Do you have any other hobbies? No, my life is modeling and streaming. Nothing else? Nothing. What about before VTubers? They've only been around a few years, right? When I was young, I was into cosplay. That's surprising. Back then, I was known as a god-level causer. I was a little famous, I guess. Then my mom banned me from doing it anymore. She said it wasn't sustainable, so I studied digital modeling instead. Your mom is pretty strict, huh? A little, but she was right. It's rare for anyone to turn causing into a full career, so she was just looking out for me. You're trying to get something out of me, aren't you? Am I? I thought we were just chatting. If you want to be my friend, then how about you just solve this case? Wow, you're pretty serious. Let's see. Oh, she's back. We checked up on Amanda Child's medical records from before and after March 10th. She went to the doctor a number of times during that period. You can check her reports here, Mr. Truth. Amanda Child saw the doctor for strong period pains around March 10th and was prescribed sleeping pills, among other things. So obstetrics and gynecology treats menstrual cramps? Yes, and they're the only clinic that writes prescriptions for sleeping pills. All right then, thank you. Interesting. So But Amanda said that she didn't take any sleeping pills. She lied. I just want to confirm with you one more time about the night of April 20th. Where were you? At my friend's house with my friend. Can you give me any proof? Where is this? My apartment. This is from your apartment's CCTV on April 20th. Can you explain how you could be at your friend's house and your own apartment building at the same time? I was really at my friend's house. Look at this. I was with him. Where is this? This is my friend's house in VR universe. Oh. VR universe? You don't know what VR universe is? It was made with a brand new engine. It's VR, but it's just like real life. You can't tell the difference. So you were playing a game with your friend that night. Well, strictly speaking, it's not a game. It's more like software. So your alibi is VR. Because I was with my friend. I can prove it. Who's your friend? I can't reveal his identity. Listen, I'm not disparaging you for what you enjoy, but this is a real life case in the real world, and I need real details. Okay, thanks, Molly. So for this case, at least, I hope you can see the difference between virtual world and the real world. Wow. We'll finish chatting with Faye, and then we will end the stream for today. Could you tell me where you were on May 21st? You mean the day of the surprise stream? I was home. Why didn't you answer the phone? I went to the gym and accidentally left my phone there. I mean, the gym in my apartment building. Your building staff didn't find it? They did, but they didn't know whose phone it was, so they couldn't contact me. When did you notice it was missing? When I wanted to order delivery. So around 9? Do you go to the gym a lot? No, I was just suddenly in the mood that day. I figured if super introverted people could get together and climb Mount Takao, then I should challenge myself too. Okay. But then after about 30 minutes down there, I thought maybe I should just go back to my room. A long time ago in an ancient village, there lived two people named Little Blue and Little Pink. They always knew of each other, but never really met until one day when Pink fell gravely ill. When you're better, let's go climb Mount Takao, said Little Blue. But Little Pink never lived to see that day. So then Little Blue and Little Pink's ghost climbed Mount Takao together, and they lived happily ever after. I have questions I probably shouldn't ask. I want to ask about viewer. So, was that person Karipa was talking to in the end you, Mr. Prosecutor? I don't know what you're talking about. Everybody knows it was him. I guess you wouldn't admit it even if it were you, right? I get it. Still, I think Karipa's pretty amazing for guessing it was you. Don't know how she did that. Do you have any opinions on their conversation? On the content of it? No, not really. Let's take a break. Don't people get annoyed if you're always giving these little performances? Excuse me? Those are famous scenes I told you. You really don't get it. Some people would be over the moon if I performed for them, I bet. Listen, I don't mind comedy, but there's a time and a place. I'm here to catch a killer, not hear you tell jokes, get it? Okay, anyway, I'm curious. Why do you think everyone's going to cooperate with you? What if the killer doesn't cooperate with you on purpose and then leads you in the wrong direction? Whose fault would that be? The developer's fault? I agree. The game's obviously crap, but the devs just push responsibility onto the players and don't learn anything from it. What a joke. Oh my goodness. I was kidding, but good job for going along with it. I don't know why, but it just made sense to me. I couldn't help myself. Sorry. So you're admitting this performance of yours was part of your strategy to mislead me? I think it's more like my life strategy. Because my mom died early, so I grew up reading a lot of manga. I like to think of myself as those powerful, brave characters, kind of like role playing, I guess. And whenever I think about role playing, I think of my mom. It's like the only connection I have with her. I thought role playing was like dressing up in costumes. That's cosplay. I liked that when I was a kid, but I prefer actually acting as those characters, connecting with their inner selves. So it is like a sort of performance. Got it. Then I do have to say your performances are pretty good. I kept wanting to stop you, but then you'd pull me back in and I'd want to keep watching. I'm not used to being complimented. Anyway, we should probably get back to the case. Oh, yeah? All right. Oh. Let's see. Karipa's weekly schedule. It shows April 17th was meant to be a collab, but changed to a general chat at the last minute. All right. Karipa's species is a computer virus. Why can't she just be human? You better not say that in front of her fans. You might get beat up. Anyway, could you look all that stuff up for me? Yeah. All right. Well, I don't think we know who the killer is yet. But she's going to go buy some snacks. Pudding. I want pudding. You're treating me to pudding. That's so... Sorry, but I need a minute of your time. You scared the crap out of me. Where'd you even come from? I need to speak with you, the one playing the prosecutor. Playing? What are you talking about? What did you do to Emily? My abilities have no effect on her. I just want to talk to you directly to avoid any misunderstandings. You can call me Metaphysics. I'm not the Honor Chen you know. Just think of this as two different entities, or better yet, treat me like I don't exist. That way I won't influence your decision making. Semi has been worried, so I'm here to help. But I value your will as well, so I'll ask for your opinion first. Let me explain. This is a game, a metaphysical world of sorts in which Prosecutor Truth and Miss Close reside. Right now, however, I'm talking to the real you, the player. Do you understand? I'll just pretend you do. Now here's a question. Would you rather be quickly ushered to the end of the game, regardless of the outcome, or are you willing to take more time with the trial and error to uncover the truth? I want to find the truth. What do you guys think? Should I say I want to find the truth, or do we want to jump to the end? All right. I know our time together has been short, but it's been interesting. I'll see you at the end. Have fun while you can. Hey, how about a response? Don't be a weirdo. Are you feeling okay? I'm just tired from work, so I wanted to buy something sweet. Are you okay? You look scary. No, I'm fine, I think. You sure? You better tell me if something's up or I'll worry. No, I'm good. Go buy her pudding. My treat. Really? Lucky day, lucky day. All right, folks. Well, I think they're saying, like, if people don't want to go through all the questioning and stuff like that, but I'm having fun going through all of it. I'm really enjoying the interactions and the conversations, and yeah, so I think it's pretty good. And hey, anybody who's watching, I did also do an article on our gaming website, totalapexgaming.com, about my initial thoughts about the game. So if you want to check that out and all of our other gaming articles. You can find them there. And otherwise, make sure to subscribe, hit like, and click that bell because we're going to be doing a lot more game streams as well as our regular podcasts and stuff like that. We've got sports stuff coming up and all kinds of other fun stuff, so you don't want to miss any of that. And yeah, so we're going to actually call it here, and we're going to end the stream here, and then next week we'll be I don't know if we'll be back, but we will be back later this week with another game for you, and yeah, more stuff to come. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. This has been Total Apex Media Gaming, and I am Michelle. Good night, everybody.